Good morning, everybody. It is about 7:30 in the morning, and we're heading out today. We're leaving Marathon today. It's pretty exciting. We're gonna head north, so I'm really excited about that. It's our very last sunrise here in Marathon. So yeah, we're heading north this morning. We're gonna hopefully make it to Almirada today and do a little snorkeling on the reef before we head out tomorrow to hopefully get up to Key Largo or Miami area. We're pretty excited about it.
All right, we are sailing down the Hawks Channel, and we've got about 10-mile-an-hour wind, 10-knot wind coming out of the southeast. It's not too bad. We're probably 40% on the nose here, sailing, running down the Hawks Channel. The reef and everything is out here. We're going to try and do the reef maybe tomorrow and dive on it. Back here is Marathon. This is the 5-mile bridge here. And of course the 7-mile is back towards Marathon. We're going to hopefully cut over to the bay side over here. The wind started out, or the weather started out this morning, was terribly choppy and rolly out here. But it's calmed down quite a bit now. It's actually a little bit slow for what we want, but it's working and keeping us going about 4 knots, which is fine. Generator went down the other day and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. I changed the oil, I put new fuel in, higher octane fuel, cleaned everything out, cleaned the carb out, did everything. I still couldn't get it to go. It was not producing a high enough rev to give power. And believe it or not, which was the most bizarre thing, I ended up finding out on the exhaust on the other side where the muffler is, was all caked up and corroded up with carbon. And once I squirted and cleaned that all out and everything, it took right off and it's been running great ever since. So that was kind of thankful, because we do use the generator, you know, every couple of days. We use it to recharge the batteries and we use it for some other stuff. So it's really nice. We've got our big QCR up here and our Bruce anchor here. We got a little Danforth. We did trade our big Danforth anchor, our large one, for a kayak. We did that this morning before we left. We got this little Sun Dolphin kayak, and so that was kind of nice. So Danny's looking forward to, you know, we got that for her, so I'll get one. Lucy here, we've used Lucy a lot for our nighttime light, so it charges up during the day, and then we use it kind of as an anchor light so people can see the boat, and we can see the boat when we come back to it. So it really works out really great. We're hardly using any fuel today because we're just got the motor just kind of helping out, giving us a little boost, which is about it. But, you know, nice wind, nice sails. The jib is not the correct jib. This was a jib that I had as a spare, and it's too big. So what it needs to be done is it needs to be cut from the top. It needs to be cut 2 feet off, restitched, and then we can pull up and it'll stretch out and it'll be a little bit better fit for it. But we just haven't been able to get around to getting it done. So it doesn't perform perfectly, but you know, that's fine. It's no big deal. It works for what we want.
Alright, we are heading under a bridge, leaving the Atlantic side and entering the Gulf side so that we can get to the anchorage we want in Almirada. So, this is one of the only 2 options we have to get from side to side. So we're gonna take this one. So yeah, winds died off, of course. It's like glass now, so we'll just motor the rest of the way. We only have about, I don't know, 10 nautical miles, maybe a little bit more, something like that, so it's not too bad. All right, just as it's about to get dark, we're pulling into our anchorage in Almirada. We do see our friend Wade up here. It'll be good to see him again. He's right ahead of us here. I'm headed straight for him. And we're only in 2.5 feet of water besides the 4.5 that we draw. But yeah, looks like a nice little anchorage. We did see it once before because we came with Wade's car. So we did see this anchorage once before, but yeah, it's not bad. I think it'll be good. There's no wind tonight, so that'll be nice. So yeah. What are you doing, huh? We're not going to shore. Come on. Good boy. Sorry, kitty, not today. We'll get you on land sooner or later, okay, kitty? Good morning, everybody. I'm currently sitting in Almirada. Not really sure what this place behind me is. Not really sure if I'm allowed to be here, but I took the kayak this morning. Went for a little ride, and I found this little dock, so I tied her up and decided to chill out for a minute, listen to some music, and just hang out by myself. I haven't been completely by myself in a while, so yeah, I don't really know what this place is, but there's a stage over here, right over here. So I'm not sure what goes on here. It must be like a restaurant or something like that. But so yeah, just taking the kayak by myself, and I'm gonna sit and enjoy my apple for breakfast and listen to some music and hang out for a little bit. I should have brought a book, but I can't be gone too long though because we gotta go. We gotta go to Key Largo today. So.
All right, Danielle is having coffee on the bow. It's we are in the Florida Keys morning at our anchorage. A few people and stuff over here. I mean, this is living the dream. I don't know what you poor guys are doing in the north, but we're living the dream. Got some Jimmy Buffett going on, and you can see bottom. I mean, it's really nice. You could actually snorkel. We seen a great stingray yesterday, but we didn't catch it. It was a great big one. But so anyway, yep, it's can't beat it. All right, fair winds and following seas. We're on our way off again.
Alright, well, we're hoping to catch some more wind. We are currently, the wind shifted behind us, so we got wing on wing going on. I talked about that a little bit earlier, so trying to do that, but Dad is trying to keep our jib out. So we're gonna put our whisker pole, there you go. We're gonna put our whisker pole out and try and keep our jib, you know, out. Just helps us to keep it going. We're only going 2 knots. We got about 10 miles left. That's it? Just gonna clip and clip?
Huh?
You're just gonna clip and clip?
Yeah, but we gotta do some
oh yeah, there
need
you
a
go.
pole to lift it. Well, realistically that would work, but here's our problem. The jib doesn't fit. The jib cleat should be way up there, and it's not because it's not the right jib.
That's
so realistically, it doesn't really work.
That's true.
It should, because it's not the right jib.
Yeah, the jib clip should keep the pole up this way, not
it
leaning
should be
down.
way up,
Because
it's not going to work because it's not. Well, the other thing is we're way off course.
That's great.
Way off course.
Well, super.
To catch the wind like we want to catch it.
All right, we had to take our spinnaker pole right off because our jib doesn't fit, which we need to fix. Well, dang, it looked so pretty in my video, and it goes, there we go. That's what you want.
And we just don't have a lot of wind.
That's what you want. Yeah, we're only going 2 knots. We have 10 miles, so you do the math. That's 8 hours. And it's already, I don't know, 2:30. It's 2:30. So yeah.
We're gonna sail till dark.
We're gonna sail till dark. I'm kind of bummed because I didn't really want to be hand steering all day, but whatever. Kitty likes sailing. He doesn't like the motor, so we're listening to Jim Gaffigan's stand-up comedy as we go 2 knots straight to Miami. Well, sorta. The second I film, it always does that.
Well, that's because there's no fucking wind.
Don't swear. There we go. Looks pretty. When it doesn't do that. Alright, we're going through Cowpen's Cut right now. It's just a little cut in between land because there's no other way to get through here on the Intercoastal. So we're gonna go through here, got a couple more cuts, and then we'll be up into Key Largo. It's probably gonna take us a little while though because we're not moving very fast. Alright, we're pulling into our anchorage in Key Largo. And it looks like a good anchorage. We're gonna go into town and see kind of what's around, but we're probably just taking right off in the morning and heading up towards Miami. We're gonna head up north and see some family in Fort Lauderdale, so that'll be really cool. All right, so we're here at the Caribbean Club in Key Largo, and I guess the world famous movie Key Largo was filmed here. I did not know that, and I have not seen that movie, so we're gonna have to watch that movie now. Yeah, it's a pretty nice sunset today. See if I can get out on the bay to show you guys. We are anchored just sort of out there.
I was gonna say this would be really a pretty picture.
Yeah. Alright, we're technically saying goodbye to the Keys right now. We're going over, what bridge is this? Do you know the name of it?
Not really.
We're going over the bridge that goes like up to Homestead, right?
Homestead with Key Largo.
Yeah, it connects Homestead to Key Largo. So we're gonna be going under it.
Biscayne Bay.
We're gonna go under it through Biscayne Bay today, and then we'll be kind of near Miami. So we came, we saw, we conquered, and now we're gonna head north into Miami and go see some family in Fort Lauderdale. That'll be really cool. Alright, we can see Miami! We're pretty close. We're still kind of far away, but there's Miami skyline. I miss out on so many great reality shows because the titles throw me off. Like my friends are all obsessed with that show.
How you doing?
All right, Miami's over there.
Ray Charles was black.
And we
Was not.
are way over
fireworks.
here. Fireworks.
Too many. I'll say
here.
too many. He killed an excessive amount of Jews. He really.
Wonders going on.
He killed away. He just.
Trying to get into shore so that we
That's me and
can
Ryan,
anchor.